this summer camp at Kids and Culture. I'm going to start from by thanking everybody for now. And I had a chance to work with a wonderful crew, wonderful people. I'm going to start over here by thanking Mama Michelle for all the love you gave to these children. And I'm going to thank Miss Victoria, Miss Naya, Miss Jennifer, and Miss Christina. Christina and Jennifer are my best dancers to be fun. All right, and the children over here have been working very, very hard. And they learn a lot of things from Puerto Rico. And before we begin, I'm going to ask my student over here to count in Puerto Rico in Spanish from 1 to 10. All right, are you ready, friends? Yeah. All right. Go straight. Let's start from 10. 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, enjoy the rain. Singing high, singing low. Go, I say go. Go, sing all around. They are on the tree. They are on the ground. Go, in the night. All the night and night. All right, that's all.
The first thing, I would like all of my co-keys to please tell everyone again, what country were we studying this week? Say it in your outdoor voice, they can't hear you. Yes, Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico had another day before. What was Puerto Rico's day before? Remember? Say it loud. Weekend. One more time. Yes, that is the weekend. And Puerto Rico was a what? It's an island. And if you're an island, that means what? Say it loud so they can hear you. Yes, if you're an island, you're surrounded by water. And we too look at the Puerto Rico flag. We know there are 3 colors. They have red on their flag. How do you say red in Spanish? That's correct, rojo. And how do you say white in Spanish? Blanco. Let's see, how about the blue? How do you say blue in Spanish? Azul. All right, now, I know you can do it without me even teaching or telling you. I'm going to put my fingers up and you all tell everyone what you're doing. Excellent, thank you. Now, please, it's time to show everyone our Buenos Dias song. Are you ready? Get your hands up. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Louder. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. All right. We're having a conversation. Say good morning. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And then if you want to go, those who know, something's finished, yeah, it's done. Yeah, gotta go. All right. So are you ready to show them a little bit about the music we learned about? We learned about a couple of different music. We had someone visiting us and talking about rumba. And we also had someone visiting us talking about salsa. I seem to be having we'll say that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next group. C. Mama Valore. first, please fasten your seatbelts. Because you're being greeted by your flight attendant, Mrs. Valore. But she has no idea where we are going. Where exactly are we going, passengers? Gracias.
Well, good afternoon, passengers. What does Thomas mean? Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know much about Puerto Rico, but I'm sure you make me want to tell me. I'm really hungry. Puerto Rico. Does anyone know what we're going to travel over? Does anyone know what the flag is? Well, I was also wondering, I'm not sure, but I was wondering, what's the capital of Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. I'm not sure, but I wanted to know what is the name of people, the native people of Puerto Rico. Fantastic! Thank you very much. You're giving me so much great information. I also want to know, and I found out that there's a little known fact. There's an animal that lives on the island that almost doesn't live anywhere else in the world. Does anyone know the name of that animal? It sounds fantastic. Does anyone know the crops that are in Puerto Rico? What else is planted there? Coffee? Does someone say coffee? What else is planted there?
Genesis, you ready? When evening comes in Puerto Rican trees, climbs a tiny tree frog that sings. When the sun comes up and it turns to day, he climbs back down the tree again.
We've learned a lot about the flag of Puerto Rico, and we've also learned about some of the wildlife, specifically the coquille frog. So we're just going to give you a few facts about each. So, Samuel, could you give me one fact about Puerto Rico? Right, so coquille frog, green lizards, bats are indigenous to Puerto Rico. Anna, do you have that? So we also learned about the geography. We learned that, we also learned that Puerto Rico is an island, and it's pretty small, 110 miles, about 40 miles, so not very big. We also learned about the rainforest, it's one of the national parks there. Official anthem of Argentina. We also know that Puerto Rico is a mixture of many different cultures, Latino, Black, and Spanish. We also learned about Puerto Rican U.S. citizenship. So these are our facts about Puerto Rico. You guys can sit down. Thank you. We also learned about the flag. So, Aiden, can you tell me about the blue portion of the flag?
The blue stand for the sky and water.
Dominique, can you tell me about the white star? Puerto Rico. And Raymond, can you tell me about the white stripes?
White stripes and victory from
Thank you. And then Amina, can you tell us about the red stripe? So the red stands for the blood, the white for the victory. We learned a lot about the history of Puerto Rico, some of the war that had to go on there for them to attain their freedom. So thank you very much. Flag group, you guys can have a seat. And last but not least, we learned about the coquille frog. So Antoine, can you tell me, what do coquille frogs eat?
They eat other little frogs and they eat bugs.
They usually eat bugs. Thank you very much. And Kennedy, are all coquille frogs the same color? Thank you. And then, Amanda, can you tell me something that you know about coquille frogs?
Coquille frogs are one of the biggest frogs because they are very strong.
Thank you. So even though coquille frogs are very small, they're actually one of the largest in Puerto Rico. And then, Ryan, how large are they?
Coquille frogs are 1 to 2 inches.
Thank you. And then, Gabriel, how about the coquille frog's voice? Is it like a regular frog?
No, the coquille frog does not say everything. It says coquille, 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 coquille.
Thank you. And then, Matthew, where do coquille frogs live? Rainforest gardens, under rocks, and logs. Thank you very much. So you also notice these are some cookie frogs that they made. We used different parts of El Junque as the skin for the frogs, since the colors were very similar. And we also made these lovely Puerto Rican journals that have flags in the front. They took their different facts inside of them. So thank you guys very much.
Niños, oye mi canto. Boricuas, los niños, que sí, sí. Let's get jumping.
song that they go over in Puerto Rico. The song called Puerto Rico. And that's the song that we sing.
Always singing. Everyone knows that the coquille singing is very nice. Con las noches a veces we duermo. Con el dulce cantar del coquille. With the sweet singing coquille, 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 key, key, key. Coquille, 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 key, key, key.
Yeah.
With the students 10 to 12, along with, today we're going to be doing a brief skit. And before I start, I would like to talk about, or just also thank my partner, Mama Michelle, has been with me all week. It's been great. I would also like to just briefly mention that the skit that we're going to be doing today was written by Rama Gopi. And so we're really excited to learn about Puerto Rico. And today we're going to do a song. We've got a three-part, we're going to do a song. We're also going to take a trip to Harlem, New York. We're going to the Schomburg Center. And then we're going to go back to Puerto Rico because the third week of July, there's a big celebration in Puerto Rico. So we want to be a part of it. We made masks. So sit back, relax, and I hope you all enjoy.
Miss Keisha, we went for our field trip today. You take us on the next trip. Right. Miss Keisha, we got a good field trip and a bad field trip. I remember, I just knew my parents were going to get me this Lego set. And they came home with an encyclopedia set. I can't relate. I thought I was going to bring up my set for Christmas, but I got a jigsaw puzzle that came with a map and a deal. I guarantee that you will learn. Let's go in. Schomburg collection of Negro literature and art. Am I saying it right, Miss Keisha?
What makes him so important anyway?
Nothing makes me important than anything. Nothing makes me any more important than you. Hold on, stop. Spider-Mans are too sheltered. No, we're doing that. We're doing that. We're matching them. My mother was Puerto Rican, and my mother should say, and I was born in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Spanish people live there. You look like that's what you do.
I call myself Afro Puerto Rican, an Afro Puerto Rican. I was born in San Cruz, Puerto Rico. I came to Harlem when I was 17. Our people here didn't know that Africans live in Puerto Rico and other parts of Puerto Rico. You got me there. I remember when my people were here saying I were in Puerto Rico.
I know Child USA.
Hey! teachers we